Hey guys, welcome you again to another Loomian Legacy Sweep. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and today's one we got ourselves a Tsukame sweep. So last time we did the Gandervale sweep, or Gandervale sweep, and today we're gonna be doing a Tsukame sweep. Now I actually was promised with y'all a double upload, but I ended up sadly not doing it, and that's because I actually found out something that Tsukame actually had a signature move by the time I was doing the recording, and I didn't know if I was gonna, showcase it or not because I wasn't sure if it was worth it or not. But in the end, I had decided to, wanted to give it a try and see if it's useful or not for today's sweep. Now, let's look at here. So Tsukame is a water type. It gets Toon Depth, Frail Armor, and Quick Recovery. Now these are pretty solid the three abilities it gets, but today we're gonna be making use out of its frail armor, probably the best option for a sweeping potential, or a quick recovery, depending on whatever you want to use on it. Whether if you want to run like a bulky or obviously a tanky set or something like that. But either way, frail armor is the one we go with. Now it also gets the new signature move called Sea Song. Now, as I said, this was a move I actually never knew it actually learned while I was about to do the recording, so I ended up deciding to not do the showcase the sweeps because what I was gonna actually do is showcase only the original, like my plan is I was gonna show that it's only regular moves, and then I noticed something about him having, or the Tsukame having, a sea song as his signature move, so I decided I wanted to at least give it a try. And what Sea Song does, it's basically like U-turn, but it's basically for a water type move. And it's basically 60 base power, and it just makes you switch. So I wanted to at least give it a go, just try it out to see if it's worth it or not. Unfortunately, I couldn't really make a full use out of it because I really didn't have enough time to deal with that, and I was kind of busy. And I've tried many battles, trying to make use out of, or at least trying to make use out of most out of Sea Song, but I ended up getting too many fails, and I decided it's best for you all to just use Maroon or, well, just Maroon or, what was the other one? The other one, what's it? Tsunami, yeah. Option to you. Now, let's look at the stats here. The base stats is interesting. It gets 120 for melee defense, 160 for range attack, 77 for range defense, 80 for energy, 91 for health, and then it gets like pretty bad stats on its melee attack, but only running a 67 and only having 34 on its speed. So it's slow, but pretty decently bulky on the melee defense, and has a pretty nice range attack. So I wanted to see if I can get myself a pretty nice sweep using its great range attack, and I wanted to try at least to make a use out of Sea Song. However, I couldn't really get forward well, at least a legit battles, or not legit battles. Well, what are we talking about? I couldn't afford time to make a use out of Sea Song, like I said before. So today is going to be a little differently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two of my original sweeps, and then I'm going to be showing you a sweep using the move Sea Song. So you all understand that I was going to originally make more use out of Sea Song, but with this mechanic preventing you to switch, it's kind of annoying. Also, it's cost over 60. It's pretty expensive, and it's not as strong as Maroon. So essentially, Maroon is a better option than Tsunami. Not Tsunami. Sea Song. What am I saying? Sea Song. Have I said Tsunami multiple times? I hope I didn't. Either way, but yeah, you can choose whether either Maroon or Tsunami if you want to use one of these sets. But either way, Sea Song is not the greatest sweeping moveset for a Tsukame. So yeah, that's all I wanted to explain. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and let's get into today's first battle, because we have a few battles to showcase, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so let's jump into the first battle here, and hope you guys and girls are all gonna enjoy today's first battle. Now, the first battle was a little bit interesting because we obviously need to help figure out a way to help my Tsukame a little bit here because with only running only like a 34 base speed, it's not exactly very fast. Let's just say that. So we needed a way to help it out a little bit on its speed, and I decided one of the best thing we can do is just give it a banana split on this on my opponent's side of the field. So I basically had my Banoki preparing for a banana split, and we had it versus his the opponent's Empire, but they're not gonna just have his Empire stick around because they're gonna Soul Burst their Empire, and they're gonna have their ginormous, freaky Archfiend. I pronounced it probably very wrong there. Empire, and it's gonna use a Vital Surge, I think. I could be wrong. I didn't see that. I was blinking for a second. I didn't have enough time to read read that. But anyways, the Empire's gonna use its a move and take out my Banoki. So if we fortunately couldn't use Banana Split for this one, but it's gonna went for a tricky tactic there, and I surprisingly lived that one. Weird enough. And I'm gonna go for the taste. That's the only best thing I can do, and pretty much get the zapped effect for the Empire, or the Soul Burst Empire. And they're gonna go for another tricky tactic, and that is pretty much all I can do really. So hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm gonna go to my own Empire, and oh wait, I remember now. Sorry, I forgot. I thought I was gonna go for tribute for a second there, but I remember I went for a boom bash before I go for the tribute because I wanted to do a little small damage before I go ahead and swap it to my Tsukame, and I'm gonna live on 17 HP, absolutely necessary. And now, people, we're finally gonna go for the tribute and swap it in to the powerful, strong Tsukame sweep. Enjoy. Okay, so that first battle, we got a nice sweep there, but I still wanted to give it another go and see if Tsukame is actually as good as the first battle there. So I wanted to give it another try and see if I can get potentially another one, you know. That first battle was a little bit lucky because they used their Tatab to activate my Rageful plushie, and they have the Empire to attack me with Exhaustion, which might have been the biggest mistake they've done. But either way, I still wanted to give it another battle just to see if I can get my hands on one. Regardless or not, I decided to do it because I felt like to. Anyways, so I went for my Binoki, go for the both of the entry hazards, and now we're gonna go for my Geklo, the Gleaming Geklo, the one who actually had a very good potential in my sweep videos, but not much anymore. But it only gets by little, which is sad. And I'm pretty much gonna go for the Tase, give it the old Zap effect, go down after using Spare, and I'm gonna swap into my Empire and pretty much see if I can get a Tsukame sweep by using Tribute, obviously. Anyways, hope you all enjoy this one. Let's find out if we can get another sweep or not, and enjoy the video. Okay, so those two sweeps were very nice there, but however, this time we're going to show you guys a Tsukame sweep using C-Song as mainly move. Now, actually, I might as well explain to you people a little bit on the third battle. Now, the third battle is actually a little laggy currently going on. I don't know why it's going on. I think it was the internet's going on while I was doing the recording. I'm not sure why it's causing it. I think I had too much websites or something. I don't know either way. It only lasted all the way up to Empire, so you don't have to worry about the annoying lag. So basically what I did here is I pretty much set up my entry hazards and go for a little Tase, Zap effect the Billet Forge, yeah, that's the one. And then I'm going to go for my Empire, go for a Boom Bash, do a little small damage to the Billet Forge. I'm not sure why I'm about to pronounce it wrong. I don't know, either way. Just to try to get a nice daze. It's going to fail, but it's going to go for the Boiling Press. And now, people, it's time for the C-Song Tsukame sweep. Enjoy, like the video if you enjoy it, comment down below, and let's get it. Alright, so let's take a look at the Tsukame moveset and the little strategy, and hope you all enjoy the 3 battles. So, let's take a look here. So this one was a very frail, smart, nimble set. The item it gave us was simply just a rageful plushie. Probably the best option for most people. Otherwise, you would most likely you're going to use a milkshake. Or a Kabunga coffee if you really feel like it. It's up to you, but milkshake and rageful plushie, probably the best option of 2. The ability we gave it was Frail Armor. Probably it's the best one of the 3 for now. We gave it Peace of Mind, Slate Shot, Resonate. 2 decent moves at least. And then we had the Maroon or Sea Song, depending on what your set wants to be. How do you ever want to feel like when you use one of them. We got Peace of Mind to increase our ranged attack by 1, and as well a little bit of ranged defense, just a little bit. We got Resonate for a little bit of a coverage. It's not really a great way to... Well, it's a simple or typeless move. It's not the greatest move, but it's an okay move. Okay, it's 90% strength, so of course it's good. What am I talking about? But yeah, but this thing is a decent move to have if you don't have anything to, something that is good at hit with using an ice or water type move. You can might as well just have something, just a little backup. Resonate is a pretty decent move, as well as has a move chance, or not move. It has a chance to increase the range attack by a small amount, but it only has a pretty small chance to do it. The Sleet Shot we have is it's an interesting move. It's very low, only with 55 strength, and I know a few people are gonna probably comment below, be like, wait, why haven't you run Frost Beam? Wouldn't that be a better move? It would be. However, today I'm a more of those players who likes to use something that's more of a low strength, and something a little more like this. This move is just a little, it's me. It's just generally me. So Frost Beam or Sleet Shot, depending on how you want to run, it's totally up to you. I just wanted to run it because I felt like to. You can change the Frost Beam if you want to do it on your sweep, and that is that. And then we have a Maroon, or Sea Song, or Tsunami, depending on however you want to run this one. It's totally up one of those 3 moves you can choose. I choose Maroon for the 2 battles, and then I gave it Sea Song for the final battle, and show you guys a way for you to sweep the 3rd battle. Now, oh yeah, one more thing before we do talk more about it. The TPs we gave it were max range attack, max speed, 86 for range defense, give it a little bulk, and then we gave it 14 for health. That's pretty much it, really. That's all I could give it. Again, you can change however you want to run on these effort values. If you want to change one of them a little bit differently, it's totally up to you. I wanted to run a little bit more bulk on the range defense in case we don't able to withstand a range defense, range attacking move, obviously, because, its range attack is not that good, or range defense is not that good. So, I need to find a way to at least have a little chance to bulk myself up a little bit in case they're not going to use any, a way to attack me on the melee defense set, because obviously without frail armor, this thing is not really a good sweeper, because if the opponent's gonna just smash the or mash the range attacking button, there's no really way for the Tsukame to really sweep, because without any boost on its speed or any way to speed up or find a way to boost its speed, this thing is very, very slow and not really a good sweeper. It's maybe tanky, but it's not really good one. You could change it to a more of a tanky set. That could work out, but that's something you'll have to run if you want to run a Tsukame set. This is personally something I would run. And that's it. Now, something we want to talk about is Sea Song. Now, why was it not really most likely used at this battle? Like, why did I not run Maroon? Or why did I run Sea Song, and why did I not... Or, what am I talking about, Lucas? Talk normal, please. Why did I run Maroon and not Sea Song? Well, let me tell you people what happened. Now, I actually might as well explain to you people a little bit, because, or at least, I'm not sure if I did or not, but let me just tell you people. So, while I was about to record the Tsukame sweep, I never knew Sea Song was a signature move, or even had a signature move. I don't think it even had a signature move while I had the Maroon Tsukame set. So I never knew Seasong had, or even Tsukame had a signature move even. And if I did, I might have had not noticed it. So, yeah. But let's just say we could make use out of Seasong. Let's say that. Can we change that abstraction? Okay. So, if you people want to run Seasong as its move, that could be a potentially something you'll have to figure out what you want to run. Now, you obviously gonna need Peace of Mind and Resonate for a pretty decent coverage, or two decent moves. Frost Beam or Sleet Shot. Then you have to figure out what opponent you're versus, because if the opponent, let's just say this, if the opponent have something that's weak against water type moves, and he wants to rely on it on its last Loomian, you could use Seasong and then potentially get a nice swap, so you could use a backup Loomian to help you out support Tsukame. So a good example, as you saw in the third battle, well, not really a good one, but that was an example of a sweep. You could switch the last Loomian you had, in case you had to swap, into something that has like a supportive move to help Tsukame in. Now, a good one would be probably Gabademic, who could use like Gift, or no, which one is it? I think it was, let's see here quickly. Where are they at? Hold on. No, that's right here. It's up here. Let's see here. It's there. Okay, Gabademic. Now, Gabademic has Energy Gift or Health Gift. Two good moves for use it. So you can use it Health or Energy Gift to give it a little bit of energy or health, so you can potentially support it. You can use Health Gift to heal its stats. Pretty much it sacrifices full using its remaining health, fully replenish its health and energy of the Loomian. Alright, health. Wait, what? Health and energy? Huh. Wait. Okay, well it says here and energy. Okay, maybe there's something mistake. But anyways, I think it may be a mistake there, or maybe something they forgot. I don't know actually. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyways, doesn't matter. But for example, Health Amulet heals you, and energy gives you more. Fully give you energy. I think that's supposed to say. I'm not sure. Is this a new thing I just noticed, or if this is a little something that they should forgot to remove? Because health and energy. Not sure. I'm pretty sure that would be pretty good for a Loomian, a pretty boosted. I don't know. maybe something is wrong with me. Anyways, so you just use that. Sacrifice your Gabademic and then heal, or use it to increase or fully recover your energy, and then finish it off with another Seasong or pretty much anything that is super effective against it on their last Loomian. And that is pretty much it. Also, if you haven't figured out, yes, I named it Tsukame Nuts. I was gonna say Tsukame Nuts, but that got censored. Also, people, if you would appreciate this favor for me, can you guys do me a favor? Just imagine this label, this gender, to be a male. Can you guys do me for that? Because this joke would have been much funnier if it was a male, and I couldn't afford it because I was a little bit too lazy. So I'm just do me a favor, just imagine this was a male. And you get the joke. If you don't get the joke, let me just run it down for you. Tsukame Nut. But put an S at the end, and you get the joke. Anyways, that is pretty much it. And as always, guys, thank you guys for watching today's video. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make another sweep for a while. I actually don't know if I have any plans yet, if I'm going to do it. Also, I have work to do. I'm starting work on Monday, so that means I won't be able to have free time to play any or make any plans on Loomian Legacy. So I'll have to make a schedule, and you know, we all knew we had to go back to work eventually. So it's life, so we can't do anything about it. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching today's video. Like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and yeah. That's pretty much it. Stay lucky out there, and take care.